Hey guys, Sid from Sid's Trains here, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year to everyone. So I know I haven't made a video in a while, and with school wrapping up right before the break and New Year's, there was just a lot to do, and I didn't have a lot of time to do a video. But now, the day after Christmas, I have some time to just make a video and show you the stuff I got for Christmas, and some other things that have been going on. So let's go take a look at the stuff I got for Christmas, and then go upstairs to the Subaru layout and see what's happened with that. So up first is this Lionel command-controlled Amtrak tie ejector. What this does is throws out these mini ties out the other side and simulates ties being distributed along the rails to fix the railroad. And this just this is not a new tooling or anything. Lionel made these back in, I think, the 50s or the 60s, and it's just a small motorized unit, but it's just a redid version with command control. So it has command control as a headlight and then an electrocoupler in the back. And overall, it's just an item that you can have some fun with. Now, this item here is actually not mine. I gave this to my brother for Christmas. Years ago, when he and I used to go to my local train store when he was still playing with trains a lot, he always asked my dad if he could get this. This train was always sitting on the shelf up on top, and it just had never moved for all these years. And I decided, when the store was taking some stuff to auction, I decided, why don't I get this for him so that instead of it going to auction, my brother can have it. So I got this for him, and I fixed the mighty sound of steam sounds that are in the tender. Got it running real well, and I will show this running in the end of the video. But again, this is not mine, but it's nice to have because I love the mighty sound of steam and the kind of high-pitched electronic whistle it has, even though it's not very realistic. It's still a fun item to have, and I just love these old-style Berkshires. Up next is an assortment of items. This first item here, my aunt and uncle gave me this. I saw this on eBay a while back, and it's a right-of-way Western Maryland 3-bay hopper. And as you know, I have a decent amount of these kind of style hoppers from them, but I did not have a Western Maryland version. And I decided it'd be cool to have one, and my aunt and uncle decided to buy me that, and I'm glad that they gave me that for Christmas. It doesn't have it's nothing special. It's just made of plastic. It has right-of-way normal plastic trucks, metal wheels, and metal couplers. But it's overall a nice item, and now I have a decent amount of right-of-way coal cars now. Here, I actually bought these the other day at my local train store. These are contactors. I forgot what their real name for them. But these are like the old style switches. They're just exposed, and if you put it that way, it would complete a circuit, or if you put it the other way, it would complete a circuit. And I just saw these and I thought they were cool, so I picked them up. Here's another one. This is like a double one instead. But they're kind of neat, and I picked them up. Let me slide these down. And this here, I saw at my local train store a while back. This is a K-line reproduction of the Mark's diesel fueling station. And unlike the Lionel one, there's two fueling pipes, and then two men that move back and forth like this with a solenoid. This little shack here is illuminated with two red lights on the side. And then there's these tubes that are one of them connects to this guy here, and then the other one stays here. I saw this at my local train store, and I've always thought this one was kind of better than the Lionel one. And then for Christmas, my dad got me this, and I'm glad, because it's a very neat item, and it just has a decent amount of play value, even though it looks kind of toyish. I actually think it looks good next to all these other trains here. But it's a nice operating accessory, nonetheless. So these two items here are kind of a long story. These were not gifts. This is my MTH Christmas train, and this is my replacement engine. So last year, when I was running this engine around my Christmas tree, it suddenly just stopped. The lights lit up really brightly. I saw smoke coming from the tender, and then I knew that the PS2 3-volt board in the tender had fried. So after that, I put this back in its box and kind of forgot about it for most of the year. But around the end of the year, when Christmas was coming around this year, I decided I should get a replacement MTH engine to fix the board inside of this. And that's what this and all these cars behind it are. I bought a MTH ready-to-run set to fix the board. To buy just a board by itself or have someone fix the board inside an MTH engine is a lot of money, and it was cheaper to just buy a set by itself with all the cars for just the board inside this tender for me to then replace the board. And it worked fine. Now this engine runs perfectly. It smokes well like all MTH engines, and it has the great Christmas sounds. But to get the Christmas sounds back in this engine, I had to use the cool Proto Sound feature where you can use your computer to add the old sound file. Because this engine, when I put the board from this in it, had this New York Central sound file in it. So I just used the feature by using my friend's TIU and my computer to then transfer the sound file for this engine into the board in here. So now I just have this whole complete MTH set with all the track and the transformer, and it would run if I were just to put a regular E unit in it, and I could get it to run and it would be fine. But I'm debating on what to do with it, whether to get another board for this engine and get it to run, or to upgrade it to command control, or to just leave it as a spare parts engine. But these were not gifts. I bought these. This actually got to my house the day before Christmas, and I installed the board in this and got it all running the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve. But these were not gifts. These were just kind of gifts, almost like gifts, because they made Christmas just better, so I could then run this engine. Because this engine has cool Christmas sounds with Christmas music and a very good Proto Sound passenger and freight announcements in it. So this here is an MTH DCS Commander, and I got this today at my local train store. It's always nice to go see the people at my local train store, and being the day after Christmas, it just seemed like the right thing to do. And while I was there, I saw this Commander in a box, and the reason why I got it is because I do not have any way of controlling my MTH Christmas train in a command environment. For the past couple of years, I've been just running it with a transformer and activating the Proto Sound announcements with the transformer using the bell and whistle button. And I thought that this being at a good price at a store, I could then get this to run that, and maybe any other DCS equipped or Proto Sound 2 equipped engines that I get in the future. While this is usually used for HO operation, it can be used for O gauge, and I'm going to be using this for any engines I get in the future until I need a MTH TIU and remote or a Wi-Fi system. But I decided to get this as it was at a good price, and I did not have any command control way to control my Christmas train. And it was at a very good price, and that's the main reason why I got it. So now that I've shown you all the stuff I got for Christmas, now let's go take a look at what's happened with the Subaru Christmas display since that last video of me showing you the initial setup of it.
unloading. Do you see anything with my name on it?
It looks like there's something for everyone.
You'll just have to wait until Christmas Day to find out. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I wish it was Christmas Day already. It looks like they're running out of room in those baggage carts. Maybe I should get my sled and help. I think the workers has everything under control. You'll just have to wait to see if there's anything for you.
If you aren't careful, you may be getting a lump of coal.
Hey, look, there's Santa waving from the back of the train. Oh, oh, oh. I know there's something for me. I just know it.
I'm sure there is, but you still have to wait. Wave to Santa. The train is leaving.
Oh, oh.